Hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope you're all having an awesome day. To be honest, I feel a little under the weather today, and I was planning on making this a shorter stream and just getting straight to the packs. But there's so much that came out yesterday that I want to talk about that we're doing it live, so I'm going to get into it. It's going to be a little bit of a marketing Thursday as we had a lot of new information come out from Pokemon Presents yesterday, and yesterday being Wednesday, August 18th. So if you're not familiar with Pokemon Presents, it is a live stream that the Pokemon Company puts on where they talk about new upcoming games that they're working on or just updates to currently existing games. So, of course, coming out in November, we have remakes of Generation 4, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl. I'm looking forward to these. They're going to be on the Nintendo Switch. Personally, I am going to be getting Brilliant Diamond because I want to use Honchkrow on my team, and Honchkrow is an exclusive Pokemon to Brilliant Diamond. I know some people, like my buddy Roost Pokemon, loves Houndoom, so maybe he'll be getting Shining Pearl because Houndoom is an exclusive Pokemon to Shining Pearl. So they always keep it interesting with the exclusives for each game. And then another game that they talked about that I'm really super interested in, and it's got a lot of other people talking about as well, is Pokemon Legends Arceus. And this is a departure from the mainline series in a lot of ways. You can see right here on the cover, they've got 3 different starters from different generations. So this is going to be the first Pokemon game where you can actually choose starters from not the same generation. So we've got Generation 2, Gold and Silver Cyndaquil, we've got Sun and Moon, the Rowlet, and then we've got the Oshawott, the guy that I will be using on my team because I love the Samurott line from Pokemon Black and White. That's Gen 5. So another thing that's really interesting about the game is that it's in the Sinnoh region, which is Gen 4, the same as Diamond and Pearl, but it's like 1,000 years or maybe hundreds of years in the past. So it's like ancient times, and the Pokeballs are made out of wood. So they also have some key art that they released about the game. Here is the map for the game, which I've got as my desktop screensaver on my computer at work, actually. And then they've got new evolutions of existing Pokemon. So they've got Wordeer, which is a normal psychic type that evolves from Stantler. Basculegion, who is I think, a water ghost type who evolves from Basculin. My personal favorite that they revealed so far is this Hisuian Growlithe, which is like the take on like a Chinese stone dog, the Feng Shui dog. So I think that's really cool. He's going to be a rock fire type. Growlithe and Arcanine is one of my favorite Pokemon in Pokemon all of the generations, so super excited for that. They've even got Hisuian Bravery, who I used Bravery on my Gen 5 team, and this is going to be a psychic variant of them. And then we've got the Professor Leviton. This looks like they could even be like the Team Rocket of the game, potentially. And then there's a lot of screenshots as well showing images from the game. So I think it looks really, really interesting, and I'm excited to find out more information about the game. It's going to have a different battle style than normal as well. Still the classic have a team of 6 and catch Pokemon that you encounter in the wild, but as you can see, you're going to be able to directly encounter them and interact with them in the world and then catch them where they are instead of going into like a separate instance for like the battle animation and everything. It just looks really cool, so I'm excited to find out more information about that game. They've got here, of course, a promo to celebrate the game, and of course, it is a Japan-only exclusive. To get this, I believe you need to pre-order the Legends Arceus game through the Japanese Pokemon Center. So I think there are third-party ways to do that. I don't know if they're working terms of service, so I'm not going to explain how to do them, but they're out there. And this is definitely going to be a sought-after card. Very, very beautiful alternate artwork that I think a lot of people are going to be excited to collect. I know I would be interested in it. Right now for modern cards, I'm English only, but it's definitely a really cool card that if I had the chance to buy it in person, I probably would. Speaking of chance to buy new products, they've got these awesome Pikachu and Zekrom GX premium collection boxes coming out. They've got the same for Reshiram and Charizard GX. And this ties in because these were previously cards that were Japanese only exclusive. And you can see here the GX symbol on both of these cards denotes that they're from the Sun and Moon era. So I think it's really interesting that we're seeing promo cards that were, these weren't originally promo cards. Originally, these were part of Japanese main sets, but they weren't brought over to English when sets were translated over to English at the time. And so a lot of people just thought, well, we'd never see these cards come over to English. But now we're actually seeing them come out years later in an English product packaged with Sword and Shield booster packs. So that gives me hope that we could potentially see the 3 Gen 1 alternate art Eevees that were cut from the English Evolving Skies set. So if you didn't know, the Vaporeon, the Jolteon, and the Flareon are not part of the Evolving Skies English set, but they were part of the Japan Eevee Heroes, which is the counterpart to Evolving Skies, or part of what makes up Evolving Skies. So at least seeing these previously Japanese-only exclusive cards come out even years later in English gives me hope that potentially we could see the Eevees and even maybe the VMAX forms, which these are even rarer because they're given out only through a lottery system in Japan. And I believe there's also Chinese Hong Kong versions as well that are given out through, I think, playing in tournaments. And I think they're prizes for winning in tournaments, but don't quote me on that. But very interesting. And then the last product that I wanted to show you guys is one that I have never ever seen before. So we've seen boxes before that contain figures, but never squishy figures. So it looks like this is the Mythical Squishy Premium Collection, a new type of product where they've got Mew, Victini, there's that Tony Victini, and Celebi squishy figures that you can get in it. So I'm wondering if these are like foam or made out of like stress ball material. And then it does have different promo artworks for the regular Vs for each of these cards. So, and it looks like it's going to contain 8 packs. So I think all around some really, really interesting products that I'm curious about your thoughts as well if you're interested in collecting any of those. I know that the Zekrom and Charizard Pikachu boxes are going to be distributed through EB Games in Australia for right now. So really interested to see how they end up coming over to the US at all. Hey, Jake and Jin and Star Wars Hockey Fan, hello to all 3 of you. Sorry, I was tabbed over to the other tab, so I couldn't see chat at the same time. I gotta get a second monitor or something, but glad to see you all in the chat. Thank you so much for coming through. And so, of course, I do want to be opening up to packs with you. Hey, Pokeballer Mike, what's up, bro? Good to see you as well. Nice to see you in the chat, man. I've been loving your streams lately. They have been awesome. Oh, you know what? That reminds me, actually. I was watching your stream the other day when you were talking about this Noivern that you pulled. I think it was the Towering Perfection Japanese version. And so I just pulled the English the other day. I think this was yesterday, actually. The polls have been so crazy all over the place. I can't even keep track. No, it was Tuesday. But this definitely reminded me of you. And you were totally right. The colors on this card are amazing. They really pop. And I love the dragon claw mark symbols that they have here, even on the full art V cards. This is super, super cool. So I'm looking forward to potentially getting an alternate art dragon. Maybe in today's stream, I'm hunting for that Dragonite. So maybe you coming through is going to bring the luck. Let's get into the first pack and see what we got. I got Rayquaza artworks today, so maybe even we can get the Rayquaza in this set, which I believe is the #1 base. At least for a lot of people, but a lot of people could have their own potential chases. Like my buddy Ryan Miller, I think his #1 chase is the Umbreon alternate art VMAX, which honestly is one of my top as well. It's right there, up there, along with the Dragonite. So we got fire energy. We're heating up already. Let's see if we can get some first pack magic. Yes, it was Towering Perfection. That's fire, bro. Def pops for sure. Yes, that is awesome. I hope that you can I hope that you could pull the alternate art in English on stream when that comes out. That would be super sick to see, because it's got that Batman Mitsuhiro Arita artwork that is super, super awesome. I know that is an artwork that Star Wars Hockey Fan is looking forward to pull. So we got the Emolga artwork. We got Woobat, Gossifleur, Feebas, Hippopotas, Reverse Nickit, and can we get some first pack magic? Oh, we do have a hit. We got a Holo Salamence, so let's see if we can get some focus on this. Hey, Ryan Miller, glad to see you in the chat as well. And hello, Susan. Thank you all for coming through. Look at the artwork on this Holo Salamence. This is some beautiful artwork. Man, the dragon cards in this set are absolutely beautiful. The extra touches with the dragon symbol and the claw marks on the top of the card are just so insane. By value, it goes Rayquaza VMAX Altar, #1, #2, Umbreon VMAX Alt. I think that makes sense. That makes sense to me, Pokeballer Mike, and thank you very much for the info. I really appreciate you adding that, because I always like to know what is the current value of cards, and I think that makes sense, because the Rayquaza VMAX, Rayquaza is a super, super special card for a lot of people, Pokemon in general. I know I have fond memories of playing Pokemon Emerald, and that's even a game that I continuously go back and play. That Salamance's fire, says Pokeballer Mike. Yes, I agree, very much so. He's even breathing fire in the artwork on the card. So we're going to do also, if you're new to the chat, new to the channel, we're going to do all code cards at the very end. So make sure you stick to the end for those. And I'm going to be opening up another package that I haven't shown so far that it was supposed to be one thing, but the label on it says another thing, so I'm very curious to see what we got. I love the C-Dot artwork. Looks like he's having a party in it. He's marching to the beat. Maybe he's coming back from war, just had a victory. And then on the other side, we've got this Slack-Off, which is like the ultimate chill, just hanging out on the cliff edge. I love it. We got Flabébé. Not very often you see accent marks on Pokemon's names in the Pokemon. Carvana. Ooh, reverse Tropius, so always love getting reverse rare. And then let's see, do we have another hit? No, we got non-hollow Feeble, but no worries. We got the build and battle box to open it up, so another 4 packs in there. And so far, our luck has been insane. I'm sorry, I know I gotta brag, but already we've been lucky enough for Build and Battle Box 1, Build and Battle Box 2 to get Rainbow Copycat and now Rainbow Leaf Beyond VMAX. So let's see if we can triple it up, go for the hat trick, and get a 3rd Rainbow. And then we had that Noivern Full Art. So we're getting spoiled on this set so far, and the case hasn't even arrived, so I'm ready. Yes, the Sharpedo in this set has some fire artwork. I totally agree with you, Pokeballer Mike. I actually pulled that one in reverse recently and was like immediate sleeve up because it really, really pops in the reverse. Sometimes I really, really like getting the reverse rares just as much as getting a hollow pull. So we're going to go 4 from the back. Speaking of reverse rares, I always like to talk about this one as well, but we still need that reverse rare Meowstic for the battle style set. I do have 1 ETB of that saved up, so maybe that one will have that last reverse Meowstic that we need. Tentacruel there, some Gen 1 Pokemon love. Palpitoad. Oh man, I think this is my first time seeing this artwork in the set too. It's really, really cute. It looks like he's doing like a wrestling style drop kick. Super fun. Shopping Center. Bagon evolves into the Salamence that we saw earlier. Luvdisc, C-Dot, Slack-Off, Flabébé. Oh, speaking of reverse rares that really pop, look at this reverse rare Entei. I know that we just got some awesome Entei artwork in Battle Styles, but this is sick. Another single strike Entei. Wow, this is really, really cool. And the artist is NC Empire. I always like to shout out the artist when they do an awesome job on some artwork. So I gotta look up NC artwork, some of the other cards that they've done. This is a sick Entei. I'd love to see some of the other legendary dogs in this style of artwork. And oh man, right after that we got Galarian Moltres Hollow hit. Very, very cool. We did pull a reverse of this one, but this looks awesome in the hollow, man. I'm going to have to compare this one after stream, reverse against the hollow, see which one I like best and follow up with you guys. If you guys have seen both, let me know in the comments what you guys like. Man, this is already, we got some nice pulls. I love the Entei and I love the Galarian Moltres. I'm a fan of Galarian Pokemon in general, so I like to see that the trend is continuing. And I got to stop and admire, they even kill it in the Umbreon pack artwork. Man, Umbreon is just such a cool looking card. I love that Neo Discovery Umbreon artwork, and I'm actually trying to track down an e-reader of the Skyridge Umbreon for my collection. So if anyone has a copy of that, let me know. I'm sure that's one that Ryan Hiller is probably familiar with. He's probably spent a pretty penny on a Skyridge Umbreon in his time in his life. We got Psychic Energy, Palpitoad with another drop kick in his way in, Shopping Center, Herdier coming up the step, Kaboo. I always love these artworks too, where they have like it's actually the Pokemon in real life. It looks like it's actually they've made it out of clay and they've taken a photo of it. Bagon, Luvdisc, C-Dot, Slackoth, 3 build and battle boxes, and it got all 3 bird promos. I was ecstatic. Nothing against Flaffy, LOL. No, yeah, I don't blame you. That's sick. I love the artworks on those, and I don't think we've checked what artwork we've got for this one yet. So I'm trying to collect the set as well. And I think I've got 2 Flaffies, and I've got 2 Galarian Articunos. Maybe just 1 Galarian Articuno. Love Disc Reverse, and then non-holo. Hey, non-holo Wishy-Washy. This is actually a Pokemon card that when I played in the pre-release tournament, my opponent was in the finals, was bragging to his friend about his strategy with the group power, where if you had 3 more energy attached, it gets 150 plus HP. And so he was bragging to his friend about how next turn he was going to attach 1 more energy and then swap it out and just roll me with it. And I was reading my hand as he was saying it, and I had this card called Toy Catcher, which says if a Pokemon has, I think, 50 or 30 HP or less, you can switch it out from the bench to the active slot. So I was like, wait, so your card only has 2 energy right now? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, so if I play this card, it'll move that out to active, and then I can hit it with this attack and win the game, right? And he's like, yeah, I guess you win. So, unfortunately, he revealed his strategy a little too soon, and I was able to counter it with just the right card. I don't know if he knew that Toy Catcher existed, but thank you to my opponent for letting me know his strategy. I was able to beat him with the Wishy-Washy, or beat his Wishy-Washy to win the game. So, and I think I actually did that with the pre-release Galarian Articuno. I hit it with that Psybeam combo. Why is Ampharos so much cooler than Mareep and Flaffy, Jake Riot says. You know what? I actually kind of agree with you on that, because I'm a huge fan of Ampharos myself. I know I was just having a conversation with Ruse Pokemon about this the other day, because he is also a fan of Ampharos and loves to use him as part of his team. And we were taking a look at, I was trying to find actually an Aquapolis Holo Ampharos, because the artwork on that is super, super, super cool. I really, really like the e-reader cards. I'm thinking about doing a video talking about how underrated the e-reader cards are. I think they're kind of like the pugs of Pokemon cards. And I have 4 of the 3-pack listers pre-ordered, and I'm hoping they're all Umbreon promos. Again, nothing against the Flaffy, LOL, says Pokeballer Mike. Yeah, I don't blame you at all either. If you got the choice between Flaffy and Umbreon promos, you got to go for the Umbreon promos for sure. I hope that they're all Umbreons for you. Speaking of Flaffy, he must have heard us talking crap about him, because here Flaffy decided to pop in and was like, hey, no, I can have cool artwork too. So, not terrible artwork on the Flaffy there. We got Pyroar, we got Fanged Scroll, or Scroll of the Fanged Dragon, Zorua, Tentacool, Hop, Dino. Oh man, so this is really, the Breep and the Flaffy just heard us talking all this trash on stream about them, and they're like, hey man, come on, we can be cool Pokemon too. So alright, I'll give you guys props. You guys have some nice cute artwork. Speaking of cute artwork, we got the Swablu reverse, and let's see, are we gonna get another hit? No, we do not. We got Pinsir delivering a seismic toss, getting there. There he is, Flaffy Taffy, says Pokeballer Mike. Yeah, he decided to come through. So last pack, and then I'll show what we got for the pre-release card to see if we're going to have another one of the Galarian birds to help complete that set. We need the pre-release Galarian Moltres or Galarian Zapdos. Now, and then we'll do the code cards at the end as well. So 4 cards from the back to the front. Last pack, let's see what we get. Darkness Energy. Can we get an Umbreon, Gordy, Zweilous, Nuzleaf, the inspiration for Nuzlocke, Timple, Cutiefly, Applin. We don't want any Flapples. Sableye. Ooh, I like the Sableye artwork. Looks like he's up to no good. And Nickit. Ooh, I like this one too. It looks like very similar to, looks like the same flowers maybe that are part of the Teddy Ursa background, but maybe just in a different season. Reverse Fletchinder, and then let's see it. Can we get some last pack magic? Oh, we do! We got Golurk V, this is a Pokemon that Clangosaurus Rex says he really, really loves the design of, and I have to agree as well. I'm a big fan of Ghost-type Pokemon in general, and this is really, really cool to see a Ghost Ground-type Pokemon. I think he's the only one that we've seen. Oh, fingers crossed and fire for the last pack magic for Pokeballer Mike, and it came through. We got a nice Golurk V, so very, very sick. Rewind Beam, because we have pulled this one before. Actually, we pulled this one in a single pack for a short, which means this is a duplicate that I will give out in the channel. I gotta get ready for, oof. I can't leak it, but we have a very, very special giveaway planned for 200. The card that I ordered, yes, it is one card. We're going with a big banger. It's supposed to come through next week, and I'm going to unveil that either on stream or maybe a short for it. It's an awesome one, and I think y'all are going to be really, really excited for a chance to win that one. I know I would be. I'm going to be excited even for it just to come through. So, all right, moment of truth. Let's see it. Oh, and I spoiled it already, but we got it. Galarian Zapdos. So we did get another one for the pre-release promo master set. And I love this artwork. It looks like he's a speeding bullet. So very, very cool, the Galarian Zapdos pre-release. And now I told y'all that I would also open up one other thing. Ooh, all our Ampharos. That would be so cool. I totally agree with you. That would be an awesome idea. I hope that we see an alternate Ampharos. That would be a sick idea. That is a great idea, Jake Wright and Pokeballer Mike. I would love that. I would love to see that. So I am going to show you guys this package that I got today. I'm going to make sure I cover up my address and everything. But printed on here is Pokemontcg, Zacian, and Zamazenta Elite Trainer Box Plus, quantity 4 per carton. That is not what I ordered. I ordered 3 Shining Fates ETBs, so I am very curious to see what is in this box. If we got 4 Zacian and Zamazenta Elite Trainer boxes, or if we got 3 Shining Fates Premium ETBs. I gotta be honest, I don't know which one I'd be happier with. Let me know in the chat which one you think would be sicker to come out of this box, because I think value-wise, the Zacian and Zamazenta, 4 of them would be worth more than 3 Shining Fates ETBs, because I think each ETB is like 60 bucks, so 180, but then the Zacian and Zamazenta can be like 80 bucks each. I'm really curious what is inside this box, so I'm going to break it open. Do I have my keys or anything to rip it open, or am I just going to go at this like an animal? Maybe I'll use my dragon claws. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to rip it open. Okay. So it is what I ordered, so that is not bad. That is not bad. I don't know if I would have been happier or worse, but at least this does mean that we can continue the hunt for, I don't know, those gold promos are pretty sick. I agree with you, Pokeballer Mike. Those promos are sick. I actually do have a collection of those, but I really, really like them. 50 for Shining Fates, 60 for Zamazenta and Zacian. Yeah, that makes about sense price-wise. I was able to get these Shining Fates for a hookup, so I was able to get these each at like pretty close to MSRP at $40 a piece. I've got a seller that has been treating me very, very kindly, so he does have the luck lately. I switched back to him very recently. We've been getting some awesome pulls. So, of course, on Saturday, I will be opening up one of these Shining Fates ETBs. So make sure y'all come through on Saturday for that stream for another episode of the Hunt for Shining Charizard. Our 18th episode for 18 packs, 18 weeks straight. I've been opening up Shining Fates products. We have not got the Shining Fates Charizard, but maybe this week, Saturday, can be the one. And then tomorrow, I am going to be opening up this premium Marnie tournament collection box. So I am really, really excited to open up this as well for the holos that are inside to potentially use them in my deck, because I am going to be using 3 copies of Marnie in there. And then there's a really, really sick full art inside this as well, and of course packs as well, so should be a fun opening as well. I know Tony Tanjung has been asking about this one, especially for the code card inside, so really excited to open up that. And my question of the day for all of you is, I've been wondering, would you be interested in seeing a trainer's toolkit opened up on stream, or is this something that you wouldn't be interested in and I should just open up off stream? Very kind of curious on your guys' thoughts. I've been kind of debating a bit. on whether I should open it or not. If we did, we would open it up next week, but let me know in the comments if this is something that you think I should open up on stream. There is 100 energy cards, 50 trainer cards, which is like supporter or item cards that you can use in your decks that are going to be all good for post-rotation, which is coming in September 10th. And then there's also 4 packs inside, so there'd be some packs to open up, but just let me know if that's something that you think you'd be interested in seeing. And yes, Star Wars Hockey Fan is saying that looks familiar because yes, he did recently get one as well. So that's going to be it for today's video. I do have the code cards for y'all, so make sure just to grab one code card. Rip it, Bo. Pokeballer Mike says 4 packs inside. All right, awesome. So I definitely will rip it open then. I'm taking that as the green light, so we're definitely going to open that up next week, and I'm looking forward to then opening that up inside and seeing what we get. And I am curious to see what y'all get in these these packs. The code cards. My buddy pulled a gold Snorlax out of one of those. Holy cow, that is insane. That's better than like the hundreds of dollars I spent on Chilling Reign and got nothing. Well, no, I shouldn't say nothing. I got gold Fog Crystal. I got some other cool cards, but dang, gold Snorlax, that is awesome. Shout out to your buddy Pokeballer Mike. That is awesome, and thanks for sharing that. That's super cool to see. So now that gives me some hope. Maybe we can pull a gold card as well. Maybe we'll get better luck out of our trainer toolkits than out of all of the Chilling Reign booster boxes. I gotta inform Jedi Master Squirtle opening up mine as a video. Awesome, Star Wars Hockey Fan. Well, I will be looking forward to watching that on your channel for sure, on the Jedi Master Squirtle's channel, I should say. So that's gonna be it today for today's stream. I will be back tomorrow, Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern, for another opening with the Marnie Premium Tournament Collection Box. Thank you, everyone who came out for today's stream. I greatly appreciate it. If you did like today's stream, I greatly appreciate it if you could click that like button. If you're new to the channel, I greatly appreciate it if you could hit that sub button. Y'all are gonna be excited when you see the 200 sub giveaway card. That's gonna be a really fun giveaway. So looking forward to unveiling that next week. Peace out, everyone. I hope you all have a beautiful day.